Hey folks, time to do today's CSS Daily Target. And the target is a lovely circle. Lovely circle. All right, I think we go nested today. Nested is the thing. Let's see what we need to do that. Oh, it's the dark, dark, dark. Let's narrow the colors here. Well, let's go ahead and radial gradient. Right, and I think we're going to have a square background, I think, and it's going to be transparent, and then it's going to have that D, the light color, and then it's going to have the reddish color in the middle. There we go. So I usually don't narrow the margins with this fuzziness, but I think this will work fine. 50, 60, 70. 172, I think. 100, not 1,000, 100. 102, 122. And that radial gradient be, let's try 10%. 0, 20, 30, 30%. Let's try 40%. 0, 50%, 51%. 52%. How about 50Q? 51, 2, 3, 53Q. Okay. And then we're going to do another color stop. I guess we could do a reporter radius, right? I mean, that seems obvious, but I think we're going to put another transparent layer out here and set this to what is it? 100 pixels maybe? And a comma? No, that's like way wrong. 3, 5, 6, 7, 70? That looks right. Okay. And then what do we need to create that bar? To me, today, I've been feeling linear gradient a lot lately. I know the conic gradient is my favorite, but what if we did a linear gradient? What if we just did the same two colors? We could do a clip path. We could create another element inside it, a paragraph element, but I'm just gonna set this sizing 40 pixels, and a no repeat. When I do that, it'll be a square. Let's move it over. And it's a quirk of some browsers that they allow you to do a single color. I believe Chrome is one of them, but it's not legal. Like, it's not. I don't believe it's actually valid. In testing around, when I've made some illustrations, that doesn't work, and so I'm not as excited about hacks as some other CSS battlers are. Nothing against the hacks, but I'm going to do a height of 50%, and keep moving over 50 over 53, 4, 5, 55 pixels over, and then make that, it's 40 pixels wide now. Let's make it 30. Yeah, 30. And then if I don't give it that centers it, let's do 50 pixels, 50, 60, 70, and submit. This is one of many different ways you can solve this. This is the way I solved it today. Oh, and it's a 99.9% solution, and that's no good. We can't have that. And so I'm getting rid of the Q value. Let's try this. I'm going to put the Q value back, and instead of 30%, I'm going to do 20 pixels, 30 pixels, and do that. That's 100% match. So let's, because I'm feeling troublemakery, let's do 32Q instead of 30 pixels. I sometimes I care about the using Q units when I see an opportunity. There we go. And that's the final. Minify, unit replace, submit, make sure they're 100%, and that's how we do it. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. So you see all black because the diff, I've matched all the pixels on the Chromium backend that matter to get me the score that I like. I read that there was a solution to a prior one that changed, that I got 100% on. I did a video of it, and I probably will be revisiting that one and talk about it a little bit. But I want to learn a little bit more about the decision that was made in CSS Battle around that. It's the one with the recent one with the asymmetry, I believe, on the 31st. I'm curious to understand the reasoning. I think that interesting puzzles are interesting, and if you can get 100% on it, I think that's a legit puzzle, even if you didn't mean to do that as a creators of CSS Battle. To me, like, yeah, some of them are going to require more code, and I think that's appropriate. Sometimes the targets that we implement as designers, as developers, are interesting and odd, and they don't all have to be symmetrical. It's actually kind of cool to sometimes do things that are not symmetrical. There's a long history in fashion and art and design of asymmetries that can be beautiful, really interesting. So there, look for maybe a new video on that. If maybe, you never know. Anyway, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Go make a web page.